aspects of letting go. The feeling as if we have a sort of obligation to hold on to things that perhaps are not the most healthy for us. And in doing so can actually damage us far more. What I've also learned in the past couple of months is that I need to show a considerable amount of gratitude for the ones who have hurt me, because they allowed me to see exactly who is in my corner. From the lies to the betrayal to everything else that has come about, I now know who is truly on my side. And I can sit now knowing that I did everything that I could. And I'm actually excited about the future, because now I have so much less doubt, so much less anxiety as I'm pressing forward into this new year, and I'm excited. So as I press in, I want to also discuss with you this notion of not only letting go, but also what is it in our world that makes us essentially say, I've got nothing to lose. I have nothing to lose. I used to say this all the time. I used to speak of this all the time. I got nothing to lose. Who cares? I don't even care anymore. Who cares? I've got nothing to lose. Now, this part of my life, I'm actually choosing to say that yes, I have a lot to lose. In fact, I'm looking forward to losing certain things in my life now. I'm looking forward to losing sleepless nights. I'm looking forward to losing the what ifs. And in losing those what ifs, makes me feel so much more confident moving forward. I don't want to sit back and think and keep asking myself I should have done that. I should have asked that question. I should have made that proposition. I should have taken that chance. Those things I am doing everything I can to reduce. That's the new era of my life as I'm moving forward. So, there's going to be inevitably dark days. There's going to be storms. There's going to be problems. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be the unavoidable suffering that is life. However, how do we get through those moments? How do we face that adversity that is our life? We have to remind ourselves that we are descendants of survivors. We didn't get here by chance. The sheer probability of us being here right now, plus all of the technologies at which we have at our disposal at any given time, are beyond anything that we could even imagine 100 years ago. So I want you to look inward when the storm arises. You have to look within, because that is how you get through. So imagine, walk with me for a moment, and understand that within us is our resiliency to get through the storm. When these storm clouds are on the horizon and they're unavoidable, rocky seas are coming our way. Our destination is through it, not around it. It's not behind us. Some would turn tail and run. Some would try to avoid it by taking the longest route possible, but it inevitably It may not lead you to your destination. Sometimes you have to simply push through. Sometimes you just have to push through. And when you're going through, that resiliency phase comes out in you, because you have to have that faith, that confidence within you, within your mind. Think of it as a chamber or a box. We'll call it let's call it a safety deposit box, that you have the lock and you have the key to it. Inside of this has all the positive memories that you could ever imagine that you have within you. It is a reminder to you that there are better days. So inside of this box, this safety deposit box that you have within your mind, when you're in the trenches, when you're in the ditch, you're in the pit, you're in the storm, you're in this negative phase of your life, you can open up this box and you can look inside and realize that there are better days out there. You've experienced better days to remind you that there will be better days. Everything in this life is temporary. Everything. So when you reach back into that box, you take a look and you remember the laughs, the smiles. Most recently for me, it's on a long car ride with my children. And we're giggling, laughing at, of course, Dad's selection of music that is questionable at best. However, we know most of the lyrics. So I don't know if that says more about us or not. How could ever, in this world of modern conveniences, because we have such terrible music published, but there's memories now of friends and family that have come out of the woodworks during some of the darkest personal time of my life in this past year. Now I know who's on my side, who has my back, who knows the truth. I remember those people who were there for me, that stood with me. So as the storm is just wreaking havoc, when I came through it, I realized who helped me, who stood next to me, and who has always been there for me. It's a memory now that I can look back on, of sitting in a small corner coffee shop across the table from the most incredible, beautiful person I've ever known in my life. And that reconnection has allowed me to know that my heart still works. And that's not an easy thing for me to admit. So combined with all of these memories, I know the next storm, which is inevitable, may be on the horizon. I'm going to enjoy the calm that it is right now. I'll take a walk with my dog. I'll keep restoring the farm, and I will continue to do everything I feel that is appropriate, that I feel is the most positive that I can make this life, making it a little better than what I found it. So I would encourage you, please, to do the same. And I ask this of you, not to tell you what to do, but because I'm telling you because I care about you. I've been in healthcare for 22 plus years. Seen some crazy things. Experienced some things that will forever haunt me, will forever amaze me, will forever make me laugh, all at the same time. So I would encourage you today, focus on what it is that you can provide. Be somebody's blessing today. Smile at somebody. Open the door for them. You just might be somebody's answered prayers.